Get in there, go in there, get in there. I'm now live. Oh, I gotta find it on you now. Have you printed my image yet?
No.
Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. The Lavender Pin Book. Evening, everybody. Sorry, we're like, Chris is really unorganised. He's really unorganised. Well, I'm going to get my fabrics up while I'm waiting for everybody to come on. I'm really, really late, so I do apologise. Hi, Deanna. Right, bear with me. I shall be organised in 2 secs. We are late because Chris is so disorganised.
You dare even say my name in that bloody thing. We all know
Hi, Polly. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Mum. Chris, you would think you'd get a bit of organisation skills going on.
You know what, right? If this was my channel, I'd understand, but it's not. It's yours.
You caused me to be late.
How did I?
Well,
There you go.
by having Battlefield 1 on your Xbox. Oh, got an image. Right.
No. Right.
Where's this iron, Chris, please? Because I don't need it now.
Iron? Yes, sir. No, something that Colette never does is iron.
I do, thank you very much.
No, she doesn't.
I just iron my craft stuff.
Yeah, that's about it.
It's trying to have a dip for that. Hiya, Eva. Hello, everybody. Right. Like I say, I'm late because of Chris. Did you hear him shout? No! Hi, Shirley. Hi, Sharon. So I'm late because of Chris. I know. The real reason is because I'm late because of Chris. You would think, right? You would think that he would get a bit more organised. You'd think he'd get a bit more organised, me doing these lives, and you know. Right. I've got a plan of action. He's laughing at me from the other room. I'm not finding him very funny, to be honest with you. I think it's quite cruel myself. Right. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Angie Paisley. Like I say, I'm late because of Christopher.
No, you're not late because of Christopher.
I am. Right, I've got some of this cotton material that I'm going to use. It's cotton, vintage. And we're going to do a lavender fairy pin book. Chris is going to get my lavender essential oils out of my drawer and we'll be all good to go. So disorganised. Unbelievable. Now, I've just cut in the middle of this because of Chris's organisation skills. I hate ironing too. Avoid it if I can. A lot of stuff you can get away with not ironing if you hang it correctly. Oh, my essential oils.
I know, look at that.
You must be a mind reader.
I know, she's got a big mouth.
Not ironing if you can get away with it correctly when drying. That's my excuse.
It's because she's got a big mouth. And she was
So-
disorganised before she went on live.
No, I was not. I
Yes, you
knew
are.
exactly what I was making.
You are full of shit.
No swearing.
They didn't hear me swear.
Yes, they did. I heard you swear, so they must have done. Right, I got some. Now, I'm going to do a little one. So, I think I've got enough. I'm going to do a tiny one. I'm going to put some lavender in there as well. That's the idea.
Oh, what's the internet like on your thing?
Oh, isn't at home. Colette is. He's just said, oh, what's your internet like in there? Oh, isn't it at home? Colette is, though. Try again.
If you want, I can go, woman. What's the deal?
Don't be getting me all disorganised now, Chris. I'm all organised by her. Right, making a lavender pin book with a bit of lavender in it. And of course, it's got to have a fairy. You two are so funny. Love it. My Leslie is the same as Chris. Disorganized. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Polly. You just can't get the men these days. You two cracked me up. Well, I'm glad I've made everybody's day. Right. Now I'm going to make a little tiny book. I don't know whether it'll be tiny or whether it'll be big. That's the idea. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to straighten my fabric out. I've got a little trick to straighten my fabric out. Make sure your ruler is straight. And follow very carefully the line on the ruler. Yes, I did move it away halfway through because it was getting in my way. That's nowhere near straight. Oh, that'll do. I'll do. Right. I need another piece now for my inside. So, this is a bottom of a dress that I'm going to be using. Love your nails. My nails. Doo -doo 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 -doo. I changed them since doing the group the other day as well. So they are a bit different. Only a tiny bit. I wish I could say it was all my own work, but it's not. It's I painted them, and then you can buy nail art stickers. And sat there last night, I think it was. I hate dining. Claire just started watching your doily book. Well, let me know what you think. I want to know exactly what you think. If you're as disorganised as Chris, you can go in Chris's club. That's the last part, Lynn, you know. Be sad now to see it coming to an end. But it's been an amazing journey. And I don't know, that's just gone up, Lynn. Quick. Because it has been such an amazing journey. And I've made, Polly doesn't even know this, I made a poem up to put inside the book. And it's on the last page of the book. So I made a poem up. Started watching and then popped up You Were Live. Yep. Well, I wanted to come and see how everybody was doing. Poor Chris, but yeah, it's his fault. It's always his fault then. It's just always. Me too, then like him, and oh, bless you guys. Just started watching it too, Lynn, then realised the time. No, I was late today. I know I was late today. Right, I've cut 2 pieces of this cotton fabric. I want some stuff in now. Since I haven't got any wadding, and it's going to be a little, it's not going to be a huge pin book. Can't wait to hear the poem, Colette. I'm hoping I'm going to get your approval, because you didn't even know it was there. And yeah, I made a little poem up to go inside the book. Right, I'll give you an idea what the measurements are. Now, I want my book to be 5 inches. So, Chris, have you been at my pencils again? Chris's fault. I got tea on my table. That's never a good sign. Ever. Oh, come on, turn. No. I'm going to turn a little bit more. Oh, I can see. A little bit more. There. Yeah, there's a poem in the book. Oh, that's nice, Claire. You don't have any tea around, do you? I do. But I do. I'm not asking any questions tonight, Claire. No, because it was your fault, Shirley. It was your fault. Right, I'm going to do this 5 by 5. Now I've folded my material in half. I am going to leave, let's say, a centimetre up the top. I can't really see that, but I can't see where my blue one is unless it's in this pot. Oh yeah, it is. My dressmaker's chalk. Oops. Right. And we want 5 inches from that line. Right, so turn it round. Don't spill it. Well, I'll try not to. If you, Chris, I've spilt my tea again. Then I've spilt it. Right, it's roughly what I want it to be. There we are. So that's 5. Let me do the top. Come on, a little bit more. You know you wanna. Has anybody seen those scissors that have got like a torch in the end? And basically, all you do when you cut in, you follow the light and sort of cut it. Don't let Chris around it. Great minds think alike. Great think the same. Can't wait to hear the poem. Would you like a sneak preview of the poem? I'll leave you to think about it. If you would like a sneak preview, I will get it out and I'll read it to you. But yeah, Polly didn't even know that I had done a poem. But it's everything that I've been saying as I've been going along. It's nothing new, but I thought with it being the last page, I just thought something needed to be written down. I quite like things when they're written because I can always go back and read them. So that's 5 by 5. Should be 5 by 5. Yes, perfect. Now I haven't got any wadding. Laser scissors. Yeah, that's it, Deanna. The laser scissors where they've got a torch here, and when you cut, you just follow the light. You follow the light of the torch, and you sort of cut in a straight line. Laser scissors. That's what they're called. Yes, please. Great idea. Lovely idea, Claire. Oh, bless. I want a pair. You want a pair? Oh my days. You're lucky. Right. Poem. Oh. Right. So, it's on this piece of card. And it's on the back. And I've actually written on the top, it says written by Colette. So, you'll remember when you're 17 rocking in your chair that I wrote the poem. So, the poem reads, she chose the colours, the appropriate stitch, the needle, the thread, oh watch for those pins ahead. The colour picked, the pattern too, the reels now lay bare, after many hours sitting there. She drops the needle and prepares for the final stitch. She blinks her eyes and thinks, only for the rich. She takes a second, a thought in time. It is now become years down that line. The piece still continues, her story too, for us to admire, just for me and you. So what did you think of that? Do you want to read it again? And yes, I did make it up. I promise you I made it up. I'll read it again to you. She chose the colours, the appropriate stitch, the needle, the thread, oh watch for those pins ahead. The colour picked the pattern too. The reels now lay bare after many hours sitting there. She drops the needle and prepares for the final stitch. She blinks her eyes and thinks, only for the rich. She takes a second, a thought in time. It has now become years down that line. The piece still continues, her story too, and for us to admire, just for me and you. Lynn says, oh, that's lovely, Colette. Deanna says, Colette. Eva says, lovely poem. I'm so glad. Deanna says, love it. I'm so glad you love the poem. I sat and I thought, I can write it, you know, it all in one, and I thought it needs to be something on the back of like a tag or something that you can pull out and reread yourself. So Polly says, oh my God, that will make Leslie cry. I know it will. I know it will. It's incredible. So true. Love it, sis. Oh, bless. Sharon says, oh, lovely, Colette. Angie says, another talent, Colette. Lovely words. Oh, thank you, guys. I'm glad that you... like I say, I just wanted something in writing. And I used some of the stuff that Polly sent over about who she was and about the fact that she chose the colours, and I just thought, do you know what, if I can't put that down in writing and put it in this book, then I don't know, it just, to me, it had to be down in writing somewhere along the line. And there's 2 tags at the back, and the other one says, it's just one of these metal things that I bought, and they're little posters, and the other one says, she believes, she believes, let me see if I can see it, she believed she could do it, so she did it. And I thought that was so true, because to pick up pins for 3 months off the floor, she must have thought, I'm not going to be doing this forever. And it was just, when I was going through my bits and pieces earlier, I just thought, you know what, that'd be the loveliest way to end the book. Sharon says, great finish to the book. Thank you, Sharon. Polly says, love that, Colette. Leslie's not here at the moment. Can't wait to tell him. Big hugs and thanks to you for creating this. You're very welcome, Polly. Very welcome indeed. But yeah, and it was, well, it was sort of, I'd say sort of. Chris wanted a tattoo for whatever reason, but he wanted one for his arm. And this is what led me to getting one, because he wanted one for his arm. But he wanted something personal. And so I sat down 10 minutes and I wrote him a poem. And he took it into the tattoo, that's a true story, took it into the tattoo artist. And he says, who wrote this, he said. And Chris went, my wife did. Because it's really, it's personalised and it rhymes, and it's just, the words, I mean, even Chris will tell you himself, even the words just sum up what he wanted it for. And I just thought, why don't I sum the book up in a few words, in a poem, and put it in the back. And that's what I did. Now, so that's what I did. So I am glad that you love the book. I know I didn't run that past you, Polly, but I knew that it was nothing that I hadn't said before. It was the notes that you'd previously sent me over to use, and I thought, well, I may as well use them while I got them. And that's what I did. So I'm glad you love the book. Now I've got a bit of canvas. I haven't got any wadding. I need to get, I got toy wadding, but I haven't got any flat wadding. So to make this pin book, let me just get one of my sheets. To make this pin book, it is 5 by 5. I'm going to pin it all the way down. And use another pin. And then I'm going to cut it. So yeah, that's what I've been busy doing all day. And I started the video at 10:30 last night. And then thought, oh, I need to dye something, and went to bed sort of. I thought, oh, I've started filming now and I may as well film the rest of the day. So that's what I've done. Now that's going to make it thick, because what I've done is put cotton, canvas and fleece, not fleece, felt. So I want it quite thick because the pins are going to stuck in. So I'm going to layer another lot of canvas. Now canvas is quite stiff. It's not, you can prise the you can prise the edges apart to give you like a shabby effect, but as far as putting it in a book, a pin book, it'll give you that fullness if you use the wadding. And because it's stiff, take advantage of it, because if you think about it, your pins are going to go in there and they're not going to come, they're not going to be loose, or they're not going to point through. Cause one thing that always sticks in my mind when I'm making either a pin book or something of that nature, and it always sticks in the back of my mind, is can I feel the pins when it goes through? And if the answer is yes, then layer some canvas in, because canvas is quite tough and it'll take the sturdiness of the pins. So all I'm doing is I'm sandwiching the layers. So I've got cotton, canvas, felt, canvas and cotton. Now I'm going to stick all this together. I'm going to cheat. Angie Paisley, I can't agree more. Very talented lady. So proud to have her as my friend. She's so talented, thoughtful and kind. Thank you, Polly. Oh, bless. It's fun to me. Oh, bless. You don't have any pins. I don't have any pins that you all have. It's great fun to make some pins if you've got the time. Like, what's that? Like Polly said, but thank you, Polly and Angie. That is, I've got a lump in my throat reading that message that you've both put up. So thank you. And all I'm doing, because I haven't got the wadding, I can layer it on the edges and not be too worried about sandwiching it all down. When I come to putting it all together, as in, the sides and stuff, again, I'm not that bothered, because that's what you've got your binding and lace for. And I'm actually going to use doilies to bind this together, I think. My idea is, anyway. So who's put their heating on first? We put it on 2 days, so we know winter's setting in. I'll soon see my little robin. He comes every year outside the front garden. And Chris goes, you and that little robin. He was going to cut down the hedge during the summer, and I said, you're not cutting our hedge down. He said, why? I said, well, that's where my robin nests. Where will my robin go? And he went, Colette, he said, the hedge is overgrown. I went, yeah, but where will my robin go if you cut the hedge down? And he's like, oh my days, oh my days. Still got my pins in. Take them out right at the end. Right, we're on the last layer now. Yeah, so we put our heating on the other day. Now I'm crying. Oh, you'll all have become friends to me. Angie and Polly, she's never seen me and she has to become my friend, and sometimes she calls me her sister, and that means the world to me. I always call you my sister. I think in America, calling each other sisters, it's like a friendship thing. I think. I'm not quite sure of the meaning, but I know that other people from America, when they're on YouTube, see, Lynn says don't cry. Right, sandwiched it all together. Right, now the big tester, right, pin. I'm going to put it through there, and it hasn't come through. I can't even feel it the other side, and that's because of the canvas. So I'm going to make my book down. There's my little book. So let me get rid of all this, otherwise it'll start piling up. Oh, I've got where's that scrap bag? Oh. I've started making myself a scrap bag and it's making flowers. Right, where are we at? This is how my tea got spilled last week. Right, I'm going to get some doilies out now. Now I've got a picture of a fairy. I've printed her off on cotton, the same cotton that I've used. She has got ink the other side, so I will be careful peeling her back. And she's a lavender fairy. Of course she is. Why would she be anything else? Right, let's get some doilies on the scene. Yeah, yes. Right, I want some brown doilies to bind together first. Brown doilies. Oh, I've got it. We'll start with that, and then if we need any more, the things at the side of me. Right. Now, I'm going to bind it together first. So, I've got some of these brown doilies. I sent my flowers today, should be with you in the morning. Love, 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 love that picture. Okie doke. And I will, you know, I'll do a video when I receive them. So I will watch Mr. Postman. Right. This is how you bind it together. Grab your doily first. Now, if you've got one sort of sheet that'll go all the way across, which I don't think I have. Let me see if I've got one sheet that'll go all the way across. Could use white. There we are. We'll use white instead of. Doesn't matter which one we use, I suppose. Right. Put some glue on the top, and this is the inside now, right? Just take my finger protector off. I have no idea what I've just done with it. That is it. That is it. That's all I can hear. Me in the middle. And your challenge. Oh, you've sent the flowers off for the challenge. Mine are on their way too. Oh my days. It's going to be like Christmas then. I must admit, oh, that's what I meant to say. Deanna sent me an email today. Ooh, yeah. I need this, yeah. Deanna sent me an email today about US postage. Now, I didn't realise how much postage costs in the US. I didn't realise at all. And when she sent me the email, she said to sort of let you all know what kind of postage she used, because I think she found it quite difficult for the postage not to cost an arm and a leg. So when I get 2 minutes, I'll read that email out to you because it was really useful. What can it be, I wonder? Did that hurt? Yes. Of course it did, yes. I'm not taking the mickey out, no, I'm not. I'm just taking the mickey out myself before anybody says something. Yes, so, like I say, all I've bonded this with is doilies, and that's what you do. You layer it so it doesn't miss the wadding. Right, now I've laid mine with white. I'm going to cut it there. And that's what it looks like on the outside now. See, a quick little pin book. I keep meaning to get that water trick that Angie keeps telling me about. It wasn't me that sent you the email. No, Dawn. Sorry, Deanna. I always get you two mixed up. No, it wasn't Deanna. It was Dawn. Dawn Marie sent me the email today. Thank you. Otherwise, I would have gone. Yep, go and see Deanna. Poor Deanna didn't know what I'm on about. Bless. So I've got that little image. I'm gonna just trim that off at the top because it does say Lavender Fairy. Now I got I've printed it out on fabric, which I've sort of already showed you how to do on a live, but if you want me to show you again, I will.
Hopefully not.
This is going, hopefully not. Right, I want to put it, because this is a lavender book. So, if it's a lavender book, right, now, it's like me getting a McDonald's and me going, yeah, I'm having a McDonald's without the burger. If it's a lavender book, whether it's a pin book, I think it should have a lavender scent. I personally do. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, come on. We're going to give it a little bit of a scent. Right, it would help if you... And all I'm doing is just going up the sides. I'm going to stuff the image like I stuff all my fabric images. And I'm going to put some lavender in. Right, let me move this. Oh. Right, I'm going to use toy stuffing. The little girl in the picture looks like me, oh bless. Lavender scent will be really lovely. I wonder what Angie P's sending me. I wonder. Right, if I'm going to have a McDonald's, then I got to have the burger. Right, so I filled it up halfway and I've made like a little wishing well in the centre. See the little dip just there? Now I'm going to fill it up with lavender. And I'm going to put some, I'm going to put lavender seeds in. And I'm going to put some lavender essential oils in too. Not too much, otherwise it'll overflow it too much. Now you can either, totally up to you, when this lavender goes, you can either add the drops to the outside of the picture, or you can add them to, if I was you, or you can pat them, the drops in to the picture so it soaks rather than has one, you know, one with a breeze of it. Now, for those of you that watched my Facebook live, you'll know that I did my own potpourri. I'm not going to do that tonight, though I am looking for lemongrass, because lemongrass will break up the smell a little bit. It won't be too strong. And I'm not putting any rose in. Judy, no. And as I was explaining on my Facebook group, if you're going to add essential oils, make sure it's pure essential oils, not the fragrance one. Now the fragrance oils will give you the fragrance of it, and will just give you the fragrance. With pure essential oils, you can use them on your face. You can use them anywhere. If you're going to use them on your face, you can buy a base cream, and it comes in a little tub about yay big, and it's just a base cream, and you just add your drops. Or you can buy this, and I'm going to make my own. Oh my god, that's a lot. I've got sweet almond base oil here. You don't put the whole drop, you don't put the whole bottle in, otherwise it'd be too overpowering. Now, if you're making it for your face, you need a base. So you need sort of, if you think of a burger, your base would be your bread, then possibly you'd have butter and your burger and your cheese, whatever. So your base to make anything with cream or body or anything like that would either be a base cream that you can buy, comes in a little tub, or you can buy a base oil. If you buy a base oil, then only use 2 capfuls. If you're doing your arms and your legs and your back or whatever. Or what you can do is if it's just for your face and you're just using it on like a nightly thing, then just take half a capful of this and add. With your face, you can add rose. That's really good for dry skin. If you want it for dry skin, and it all depends on what you want it for, really. But so if it's for dry skin, you would have 7 drops of rose, 4 drops of lavender, because the rose they'll help your dry skin. The lavender is to soothe your skin. And your lemongrass, I usually tend to use lemongrass. It's not an essential thing that you need to do. But if you do use lemongrass, it outweighs it's like a balance. So if you think of a weighing scales, to balance the lavender and to balance whatever else you're putting in there. Now this, I've put proper lavender in. So I want to just balance it all out so the smell is not overwhelmingly strong, because you can get lavender in pouches and you think, oh, that's really, really strong. So that's why I tend to use lemongrass to balance it out. Yes, that would make a hole in your pocket. What, the essential oils, you don't put the whole, oh my god, that's a lot. Right, the essential oils, you don't use the whole bottle. It's based on drops, so it's how many drops you add. So for this, because it's only a tiny picture and I've only put a scoopful of lavender in. I'm only going to put 4 drops of lavender, and to balance it all out, 2 drops of lavender, sorry, to balance it all out, it'd be 4 drops of lemongrass, just to balance it all out. It goes on drops. If you put the whole bottle in, then yeah, it would be a lot. You'd wouldn't be thanking me for that. That was for sure. So I'm just going to add 2 drops of the lavender, and I'm going to add 4 drops of the lemongrass to balance it out. Now you can use different essential oils to balance it out, but I quite like 3, 4. I quite like using lemongrass because it is really nicely. Not the oils, the postage, the $100 colour. The little girl in the... Angie Brown says, but I'm not the little, you have to wait and see, but it's cost me over $22.50 to make it. Oh my... You didn't spend $100. Oh, please tell me you didn't, Angie Brown. That's extortionate prices. How can they charge that much for abroad? I didn't see the comment above. How the heck can they charge that much for postage? That's a lot, isn't it? When you sort of think about it. Oh, come on. Wow. That's really, 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 really bad. I'm so sorry, Angie, that's cost you like that. I'm so sorry that's cost you that much to post over. Honestly, if I would have known that, I would have said don't bother. She sent it to another way. It cost her $25. What a huge difference. No, it's just $22.50. She's paid $22.50, not $100. Ah, right, okay. I thought she paid $100 because I read somewhere today that somebody sent a parcel, and like I say, it was Dawn. I think it was Dawn, but then again, I said Deanna. And she said something about it costing that much, and I'm thinking, oh my days, I hope it didn't. Right, so I've put, now you can really, really smell her, and the pins are inside. Well, not as of yet, but they will be. Now I am gonna play about with, shall I play about with some of this? I've got some of this fabric. And what I'm thinking is, because it's see-through, see, what you guys think? Do you reckon I should put that over? Thank you, Polly and Angie. Well done, Angie. Yeah, I know. Well done, Angie. I thought she had paid $100. I'm thinking, oh my days, what have you sent me? Oh my days. Well, that was my idea anyway, just put that all across there. Right, let me see what I've got now. I have got some of this trim. Ah, that's what I'll do. No, don't cover that lovely picture. What I'm thinking of doing is thinking of putting this brown trim just on the edge so it looks like a book cover against a book cover like that. Come on. Right, let me see. Here we are. Right, I have got, she looks beautiful there, really, really does, and the smell of her, really nice. I'm in with Angie and Polly, don't cover it, I won't cover it, it was just a suggestion. I'm making a load of racket by her, I know I am. So, I've got some news about my car, guys. I'm having it Friday. So exciting! I'm having my car Friday. I'm so excited. Over in the UK, and I don't know whether it applies overseas, but we've got to we've got to put, by law, we've got to put L plates on our car. It's just so that everybody knows that we've just passed our test, and it's supposed to let the drivers know that we've just passed our test. But I don't think it works and applies, because not everybody is as patient as sin on the road. But that was the idea of, behind it, that when they first came out with it, they said, oh, everybody that's passed their test have now got to put L plates on their car, for not L plates, P plates, for newly passed drivers, it stands for. And it's supposed to be for a year, and it's supposed to sort of warn others that you've just passed your test and you know you're on the road, and then after a year you just take it off your car. Well, I bought some and it arrived the other day, and I'm getting really giddy now. I'm taking the car manual to bed every night with me. Awesome, great news, everybody's saying. Reading up on all the gadgets I got in the car, and apparently, oh, that looks so pretty. She does look so pretty and delicate, sitting there minding her own business. I'm going to put that on the back, so I want something on the back. There. Should I put it there? Should have another brown one, I'm sure I have. Let's have a look. So yeah, I gotta put it on my car for a year. I think they're great. The P plates. L plates are green. Yeah, it's the P plates. P for L plates are green. No, the P's green as well. I don't know. The L plates are green. No, I think the P plates are green as well. We have car tags over here. Don't have to put one on for passing a test. I'm happy for you, Colette. Yep, my girls is organised. I'm very red. L plates are red. L plates are red. The P plates are green. They're the ones that are green, because I remember now. When Chris showed me them the other day. Right. I'm going to go in my little basket here and see what goodies we got in here. Now, she is a lavender bag, so I'm going to try and stick with the brown theme going on. I have got a bit of a dangle to her. So what I'm thinking is, because I don't want to overload it too much, I'm just going to put one on there, I think. Methinks. Just put one there. Means you're the green to go, and the drivers are beware. Drivers beware. It's supposed to mean that. Don't know whether it will actually mean that. Like I say, not everybody is as calm as the sky is blue on the road. But I'm driving my car back. I'm so excited. So excited. Right, I did have another brown one. That way. There we are. And I am going to make a dangle. I need another glue stick. Yeah, but I don't have to dry. Yeah, Angie Paisy, I agree. I don't have to drive it without myself for people to be on the road if I was driving. Do you think I can't see it myself. Can't see the other drivers being so understanding if I forget to do something. Or they forget to do something and I'm left with a consequence. We'll see. We will see. Because, like I say, we will. Now I'm going to put a bit of dangle on us. So, I've made myself a little lace basket here. And it's got like all different bits and pieces in. Like small doilies I can't do nothing with. And, you know, the cut-offs and the ends-offs of stuff. So, I'm going to, should I put pretty pink nail? No, thank you. Oh, I got some, some dangle trim. There. And I won't make it as long as that. Probably cut it off there. And stick them back on up the top. So cut them off at the bottom and stick them back off the top. And I've got some small ones as well. So I got my finger protector there and I'm not using it. I think the plea plates were brilliant. They do make a difference to drivers as they understand what you're doing with caution. But I hate it because we shall see. If the drivers aren't as calm as the sky is blue on Friday with me, I shall say Angie Paisy said, and I'm going to use that as my excuse. Angie Paisy said that you should be as patient as the sky is blue with me because I've just passed my test. Because Angie Paisy said. That's what I'm going to say. But I'm driving my car back home on Friday. So they're not delivering it. I'm actually taking the deep plunge of driving it back home. I'm excited, don't get me wrong. But at the same time a bit nervous. I am a bit nervous. Because it's the first time I would have been on the motorway. Because we've got to go on the motorway to come home. And I'm just, I don't know, just slightly nervous. Not like overall nervous. But just a little bit nervous. Like excitement nerves. I'm not making this any better, am I? Yeah, but you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Right, I'm going to step back now. And I'm going to see what else she needs in her. Because I think she just needs a diamante there. Methinks. I'm going to get some pearls and I think that'll be the end of that. It's normal to be... Oh, wait a sec. Polly, I will be there. What does Polly say? You'll be fine. Just tell Chris to take a blindfold. Will you be taking me for a ride? Yeah, I tell you what, I'll pick you all up on the way back home and I will take you all for a ride with me. How does that sound? You tell Chris to take a blindfold. Well, I think Chris, to be honest, is just as nervous as me because when you learn to drive a car, they don't actually go on the motorway. You're not allowed to go on the motorway. And the only way home is on the motorway. So I'll be okay. Just slightly nervous, not too much. Just slightly nervous. Not making this any better. I don't know whether to put the pearls there. Do the pearls overkill it? Do you reckon? If I put flowers there instead. Do, 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 do. I don't know whether to... What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon it should be flowers, the same colour, or pearls? You will have to come a long way to get me. Yeah, across the pond. You have a couple of motorway lessons. You can have a couple of motorway lessons, you know. Might be a bit late now. Well, no, I asked my driving instructor. I'm nervous because it's the first time I've driven a car since I passed my test. But with that said, I asked my driving instructor, do you think I'll need motorway lessons? Funny enough, you mentioned all that. Do you think I should need... We'll have to waterproof the bottom of the car to come and get you. I like the flowers. I think I do too. They just suckle. Let me think. No, I asked my driving instructor. Do you think I'll need motorway lessons when I, come home? Because I didn't know at that time whether I would, and he said no. And when they came out to see, because they actually come out to him, seeing if I got any lavender flowers, and I haven't. And when they came out to come and see the car, and they brought the car out, no, gorgeous. They said that I don't need any motorway lessons, that I'll be fine. They use the word familiarisation lessons. So, we'll see. I think I'm not nervous of going on the motorway. Or coming off or anything like that. Once I'm on, I think I'll be alright. It's joining the motorway. That is sort of my worry at the minute, is joining the motorway. But, the garage guy said it'd be fine driving back. They could have dropped the car off and he said, do you want to come and get it? And I said, you sure? He said, yeah. He said, what did your instructor say? I said, well, the instructor reckons I don't need any familiarisation lessons. And he said, well, if he said that to you, he should know. He's helped you pass your test. And I'm like, yeah, maybe you're right. So, maybe he's right. So, I've put some of these flat back rice beads on. And I'm looking for the perfect thingy bob. Let me have a look to see whether any in here. So we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it could take... Just have to wait and see. There we are. I think that just fits perfect, Just have to wait and see. Are you going Angie Brown? Angie Brown is miles away from me. Angie Pacey says, Claire, you'll be fine. Pearls are better though. Different black flowers. I'm going to stick that just on top there. Lynn sent in this me, and I just think it brings out all the colours. We've got a diamante, we have got a pink, and then there is a bit of a darker colour there. But I just think that definitely. What do you reckon? You need to get one. I like that. I hope you know we're just joking around with you. We do love you. I know. I know. So yeah. So yeah. And I got Mum's actually coming back with me, and Mum's been driving for years, so I shall be fine. It's giddy nerves more than anything. Right, now I've worked on the inside. I'm not going to do any more to the outside, because if I do any more, I think I'll take away from what it is. But I am going to do something before. And I'm not going to put any pins in this, because this is going in the winner's box. I'm using hairspray to protect that picture. That's it. I'm not going to put any pins in, because the pins I'm going to put in, I'm going to make pins. Pins are easy sort of to make. You just put a couple of pearls and pins together. And I'm going to put them in a clear bag so that they're protected, so that they can go in the mail. Because if I put them in now as they are, they can come out and they won't be protected, and you know what it is. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you really enjoyed that. Like I say, it is a lavender book, and I have made it into a lavender book. It is actually smelling really nice in here. I printed the image on cotton. And I've sandwiched the book between cotton, canvas and felt, and I've sandwiched it with doilies. I'm not, like I say, I'm not going to make pins to put inside it now, but I will make pins, and I'll put inside one of these clear bags that I bought. The pins will probably go in there so that they're protected, they're in a bag. And then that way I'll be able to post them. And then that, because like I said, I'm sure I did say to you all that everything I make on the Tuesday, on lives on Tuesday on YouTube, will go inside the box. So I hope you really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed nattering to you all. Angie says, love the book, another stunner. Oh, bless. Thank you, Angie. Lynn says, it's lovely. Thank you, Lynn. Polly says, it's really lovely, Colette. Perfect for the pins. Yep, definitely perfect size. Dawn, hi, Dawn. It was Dawn that sent me the email today. And I haven't got my phone around me. Chris, have you got my phone? Can I have it, please? Lush. Gorgeous, Ava says. Angie Brown says, I enjoy it. I'm going to read out an email. I do apologise, Deanna. I got mixed up for you, Dawn. Dawn sent me an email today about postage over in the US. So let me get that up for you. Oh, goodness. Before you all go. Right. Right. She said she just sent her flowers, so I'll look out for them, Dawn. So I've got Polly's, Dawn, and Angie Paisley's on their way. So I will look out for the postman. And she said, just checked on postage for the sending a couple of different ways. This is what I got told for my package, for the package my size. So when it comes, obviously you'll see the package. And she says, FEDEX is $100. United Postal Service is $100. United States Post Office is $15. And a regular envelope or padded envelope is the cheapest, box start at $30. So I'll read that again to you guys. So she checked it a different way. So the box that Dawn is sending me, she says FEDEX is $100. United Postal Service is $100. United States Post Office is $15. And a regular envelope or padded envelopes, the cheapest that the Postal Service starts is at $30. So thank you for that information, Dawn, for sending that over. I hope that's helped anybody that wants to join the competition and didn't know which way to go as regards to what way to send if you were over in the US. And I haven't got any other news for you guys. So I'm sorry it's a real quick one tonight. But I do hope you've enjoyed. And like I say, she will be going in the box along with the Peter Rabbit cushion. The box is actually filling up quite nicely now. And the doily book's gone in. And let me all know what you think of the little pin book I've made tonight, and please give me, if you think it's brilliant, and give me the thumbs up. I quite like my thumbs up at the minute, and my positive feedback, my comments. Leave me a comment, and yeah. Shirley says, sorry ladies, I'm off now, still not well tonight. Oh bless Shirley, sending hugs, hope you get well soon. Lynn says, wow, that's so expensive. It is. Over in the US, I got a big shock. Angie Brown says, enjoy the fun and the caring, ladies. Till next time, love you all. Get well in the night, Shirley. Best way to ship from US is United States Post Office. There we are. Dawn just said, best way to ship from the US is United States Post Office. So I hope that's helped. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by tonight. It's been a lovely little project to do with you. Not big like I usually do them, but still it's the perfect size for using it as a pin cushion. And yeah, I shall see you all. I'm hoping to come on Saturday and then I can tell you all about my car. Woo! I can tell you all about my car. So I will love and leave you till Saturday. Any changes I'll let you all know on the previous video. So whatever video I put up before Saturday, there'll be a message just under that if I'm not coming on. So look out for that message if there is one. But hoping to see you all on Saturday. So I love and leave you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the comments and your inspiration as always. And I will love and leave you all till then. Speak to you all on Saturday. Take care. Night, ladies. Enjoy the rest of your week.